dyslexic. I have a fucking excuse.
Yeah, you get dyslexic when you speak.
Anyways, I caught that little bit of for the start of the episode. Hello, everybody.
Wow, run me through the fucking mud.
I am Twitch.
No one knew anything until you said something.
I am TwitchShadowVO, and hello, welcome back to the Dice Bags Entertainment Podcast. I'm your usual host, joined by Mr. Root Beer himself, Subaki VA. Also joined today, we got Ragerea back for another week of the podcast. Welcome to episode 3.
Nice to be here. Also, I'm taking new best friend applications, apparently.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, anyways, we are also joined by IBigBoom.
Sup?
So last week we talked about a little bit into gaming, and I wanted to kind of have a little episode talking about stuff, gaming stuff, VIDYA GAMS. It's been we rarely I don't know. It's almost like every single week we touch on video games to the point where it's almost slowly either turning into a hodgepodge of voice acting in a video game podcast, which I'm okay with. Like, there's nothing fucking wrong with that, but...
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, no issues there.
You already have like a plethora of topics. Well, it's more like subtopics to choose from. And just by having voiceover in general being like one topic and video games being another, and then you can have those like little melting pot ones where you can actually put both really side to side and then really work together.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, sometimes one half is required for the other to even have a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Accurate.
Any hoodles of noodles? Have any of you guys seen the new Pokemon trailer?
No, I have not.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's looking to be a good one.
Finally, we're no longer chibis.
We're no longer chibis. It is Pokemon ZA. It's going back to the Kalos region of, I believe it was X and Y.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's back in Kalos, but I think it's like before a bit, like before it turned into this like big city.
I think they said it was like 75 to 100-ish years before the events of XY.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it looks like a good game. I'm looking forward to that new Pokemon. I haven't played Legends Arceus, so that would be this is gonna be new for me. Might play for the channel. That'd be pretty cool. Might do a solo playthrough of ZNA.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
I like the Pokemons. I really do like the Pokemons.
There's nothing wrong with them.
I'm not a fan of doing Nuzlocke. I don't really like doing Nuzlocke a whole lot. I just kind of play the game to play the game. You know what I mean? Like
some people like to spice it up with challenges. Some like to play generic. I'm one of the people. When I did play Pokemon, I like to do it that way.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, people that do either or, like Nuzlocking, it's fun for the people that do enjoy it. I just so happen to not be one of those people. Like, me and Digi did try that for Brilliant Diamond, the Default Dawn playthrough. But then Digi moved away and we weren't able to continue that playthrough. Like, he was like, "What? You could stream it to me over Discord," but that's like, you don't get the same feeling, the same, the same banter between two people that are just sitting beside each other playing the same game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get that witty banter, which I feel like has been missing for a while. I'm still like soul searching for like the soul of the channel, so to speak. And I feel like in time, I don't know, but we're getting back there. I've been starting to focus on everything again. But as far as the VIDYA GAMS side of things, I'm going to kind of be combing that through a bit here and looking at things that work and don't work. Moving on to next little bit. By the way, just for everybody at home, if you're looking at the timestamp for this video, it's probably going to be a shorter one, maybe. About the same runtime, if not a little bit less than last week's, which is okay. Also on the news list, we got Doom Dark Ages.
Oh my god!
That is something I'm very excited for.
Yeah. I seen the trailer for that, like the bits of like, I'm excited. I really am.
I can't wait to see what it's like.
And like something I was scared about, like the dragon and mech section. I was scared those were gonna be like one-off level sections. Nope, those are full like skill tree sections within game. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
and also that game is perfect because I was meant to play it because it comes out on my birthday.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
That's the shit right there.
I'm excited for that game. Holy fuck!
But yeah,
I've been very hyped on that because I'm waiting for that soundtrack to drop on Spotify.
oh, you know it's gonna be a fucking banger.
Look.
Oh, definitely.
Even if they don't have Mick anymore, even if they don't have that, if they know how the fuck that style works still, and then hybridize it with something like either like orchestral or more fucking choir,
I feel like with this one they might go like way more metal. Like, should just bring Little V in and do the music. I think that'd be sick.
Well, you also have to think. You also have to think of the setting of it being,
more medieval.
Medieval, yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna be that same heavy tones, but maybe with a bit of orchestral mixed in. So
yeah, that's definitely the like vibe it gives.
Think of here's what I'm thinking for the soundtrack. Think of Doom mixed with Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. That's what I'm thinking for the soundtrack.
There is one guy that like has that as the idea because it was Jeff plays guitar.
Yeah.
That does like all those Doom style covers, and seeing the one that he did for fucking Radagon of the Golden Order, oh baby. If they did something like that, sign me the fuck up.
Another one that does like good covers in that style was like the Dark Souls covers that I think it was Rashad EB did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
His rendition of the Soul of Cinder was fucking fire. But Dark Ages, that looks like a good game. Going further down on the upcoming game list, we got Elden Ring Night Rain, the classic. Well, not classic, but like the game everybody's looking forward to.
I am looking forward to it. To the idea of we just get to fight Nameless King again.
Yeah.
He hurt me so many times.
I heard the first bit of that reaction, and then my fucking brain is just like, this man's seen some shit.
I had way more troubles with fucking Storm King than I actually did Nameless, the first phase of the fight.
That is fair.
And to be honest, if I had to compare Dark Souls 3 bosses, I hate the dragon blind fucker. I can't remember his name right now.
Osiris, I do believe is.
Osiris. I had way fucking harder time beating Osiris than beating the Nameless. Like, I gave me such. Honestly, if he's back, I'm gonna be fucking livid.
Yeah, no, Night Rain definitely seems interesting. I'm curious to see how it ends up playing out.
Yeah.
And it's from or taking like a different stab at a genre technically.
Yeah.
It is a roguelike.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm a big fan of roguelikes. I have fucking Hades, Dead Cells, and Balatro being my fucking go-tos if I'm in the need of just being like, I just want a game where I can mildly turn my brain off for the day.
Yeah, where you don't have to think hard, but you have to think a little bit.
I have to think numbers, but I don't have to think about much else. Because I mean, like for something like Dead Cells, it's just numbers and what you already know through muscle memory. Hades, numbers, as well as maybe in general like synergy, and then Balatro is just numbers.
Have you played poker? Have you cheated at poker?
Have you cheated in poker? Well, now you can for the low price of... Holy shit, is that only $15? Well, fuck.
Other games we got on the upcoming list. How about the Monster Hunter? Hey?
That just came out.
Released today.
Today?
Yes.
Today.
Damn. So, everybody, it is, at the time of this recording, which it's going to be like a few weeks past this when the episode does come out, it is February 28th. So, I might play that for the channel. I'm not sure yet. Might do a Let's Play with... Sabaki, you getting the game?
I'm more than likely I will be getting it, once I get, paid for my work this coming Wednesday, just so that way I have, well, another game.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just need something every once in a while.
If it's,
I mean, yeah.
If it's some co-op stuff, we should hack it up. We should do a little Dice Bags gaming video on that shit.
75 gigs ain't bad.
Yeah.
I got space.
Yeah, it's something I'm planning on getting at some point.
I'm not really the biggest Monster Hunter fan, but I will try it out.
Okay, to be fair, I wasn't really a big fan until Worlds came out, and then that kind of changed my opinion for the series.
I had never played until Worlds came out, so...
Y'all already want to hear one of these fucking reviews for Monster Hunter Wilds?
Sure.
Yes.
So, positive review. We have 6 hours on review. So, very immersive game. You can cook a well-done steak on your GPU while you play, and the hot blasts of air from your PC fans truly make you feel like you're in the desert. Keep a bag of sand by your desk. Keep a bag of sand by your desk and periodically toss handfuls of it into the air to really complete the experience.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus
That's phenomenal.
Christ. But damn, I will say though, I love in general the vibes that they're going for with Wilds, especially just the actual aesthetic of what Monster Hunter is trying to be.
I also like that they're innovating, because like it's not just slash the monster on its tail or whatever. There's like specific like weak points you can see, kind of like Shadow of the Colossus kind of shit.
Yeah.
From what I've seen of the game so far.
Yeah.
I've chose to keep myself in the dark for when I do get to play it.
Yeah. And I'll also probably, well, it's probably because I'm just that fucking JRPG fan, but in 6 days, Suikoden will be having its 2 games get that fucking HD remaster treatment.
Oh, Suikoden 1 and 2, the HD remaster.
Yeah. That I'm looking forward to. Primarily out of the sake of it just being that, well, for starters, it's just one of those very interesting games in terms of how much shit is in it.
Yeah.
Because from what I remember, there are, in both games, there are over 100 playable characters.
What?
Whoa.
Yes. Both games, there are over 100 party members per game that you can collect.
What is the average runtime of this game?
The average runtime of these games? Like, for the PSX, bro? This shit was still about, like, 45 to 60 hours.
Wow. Okay,
so you're looking at...
That's Japan for you, really, at the end of it.
I mean, true. I mean, Xenogears is 60 plus hours, even going through the slop that is called disc 2, because disc 2 is entirely nothing but narration. So, every time I sit down in a weird position where I have like my hands on my knees, my fucking brain's just like, don't sit like you're in the fucking plot chair. Don't sit like you're about to exposition your way through 45 more hours of content.
This is how I met your mother 60 years later.
The plot cuck chair.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Can
God.
we please go without saying that word for like I know that you're okay. I know like both of you love that word so fucking much, but at the same time, come on, guys.
Oh
Really?
no! When he said just sitting in the exposition chair, that's what came to mind immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault. I didn't do that. This can't be pinned on me. Fuck that.
Your second favorite word being defenestration, which, you know, I get, but hear me out. Conflagration, lot cooler.
My favorite words have changed. I just want this noted to people. It goes, defenestration has always been my number one.
Mm-hmm.
The other C word is my favorite, the swear word. I'm making sure I like it. I might be part Aussie, I don't know. And then obviously the other C word, which I will not mention.
Oh my god.
Foreshadows brain.
I should not have taken a swig of root beer. When you said that shit, I nearly fucking did the most intense spit take and choke on my spit at the same time.
Jesus.
We almost murdered Tsubaki PA.
You almost killed my content workhorse, you guys. What the fuck?
Hey, I did nothing wrong here. I can not be held accountable for this one.
All right. So, other than Monster Hunter Wilds, let's go further down the list. Okay. Anybody interested
I already know.
Anybody interested in WWE 2K25?
They can fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay. Pushing forward.
There is one.
Let's talk about real games.
Assassin's Creed Shadows. I thought that released already.
No. It's been in development hell.
Fair enough.
It has been in development hell for the sake of it just being called people don't know who the fucking actual historical figure is.
Yeah.
So they don't know that there is a singular black man in Japan.
Yeah. Not only that, but like Twitter has been going to fucking hell and back, either tearing apart the game, fucking, you know, defending the games like it's just a game. But like at the same time, people who are calling it out for historical inaccuracies, motherfuckers, you fought the Pope in Assassin's Creed 2.
You get to fight the Pope with Crusaders. You fight George fucking Washington.
George Washington in Assassin's Creed 3. Like, come on, guys. Like, we're dogging on this one for historical inaccuracies.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm not going to become.
They get it right.
I'm not going to become a part of this argument because there's going to be two people on vastly different sides tearing us apart in the comment section about that, and I don't want the smoke.
Fair.
I don't want the fucking smoke. All right.
It's okay. If they want to get all butthurt about Assassin's Creed, in all fairness, the series has gone too long, and Ubisoft hasn't done it justice in a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would agree
Ubisoft
on that.
doesn't know how to end things. They never have.
What about Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game?
Haven't heard much on it.
That's a new one to me.
Not really my cup of tea, anyway.
Apparently, it's supposed to be releasing on PC and consoles July 29th, is what I got here on this lovely little list. In August, we get the re-release of Snake Eater, the HD remaster.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Look, I kind of want to hear how they're gonna try to revamp the OST in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, first and foremost,
I hope they don't fuck with it too much. I hope they don't
They should not have to fuck with it too much in terms of the composition.
Yeah.
I just mean by re-recording it in the modern studio.
Yeah. Like I would love
maybe have like the original as like a collector's item.
I would love the a faithfully done rendition of Snake Eater, like the song.
Yeah.
Like the main theme for that, mostly because it has like James Bond's theme. You know what I mean?
It sounds like James Bond.
It's hella James Bond.
It's a Cold War game.
Exactly.
James Nunn's having a strunk.
The Bond's name, James name, James. The Bond's name is the James. James Nunn's having a strong called the Bondulance.
So. I will say this. There's one game I'm actually genuinely hyped up for in terms of it just being something as an actual genuine game that wants to bring back mechanics from the past.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I am hype as fuck for that game when it comes out because it has good shit for it. As in, it really brings back the vibes of old school.
Yeah.
By the means of the combat system being actually, like, from what I have seen the developers say themselves, is that they have been inspired by Nier, Final Fantasy X in specific, some of the other old school JRPGs of the time, especially for their overworld shit, because they showed, like, a little bit of gameplay on that. And in the overworld, it's not big open world. Nah, it's like a level-by-level, area-by-area basis on the premise that you are actually able to be this big-ass thing on a world map. But the combat system also gets spicy because it brings back a mechanic from, a very nice game that you actually want remade, Rage. Legend of fucking Dragoon.
Oh, Jesus.
They're bringing in that mechanic where if you time button presses with the attacks that the character does in like a chain combo, it does more damage and it has a higher chance to crit.
Yep.
So
quite the mechanic to have going and brought back.
Yeah, and I'm just like, seriously, this is pinnacle RPG in my books. I'm fucking buying this shit when it comes out.
But yeah. Last on the list, at least like one of the notable ones for me. Borderlands, anybody? the sigh. The fucking sigh.
It's really a tough one because, like, yeah, Borderlands is fun and all, but, like, at the same point, it can feel so overdone so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we haven't had a good Borderlands in a bit.
That's true, but, like, what draws me in is the Vault Hunters themselves. And what I've looked at, I do not like the appeal of any of the Vault Hunters. For this game. From what I've seen, I do not like a single bit of them. Like, it's their aesthetic, anything. Because, like, that's always what's drawn me in. Because, like, the first game I saw, like, Roland was like, oh, he's pretty cool, or Mordecai.
Yeah.
And that's what drew me in. And, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I need to understand who I picked in fucking Borderlands 2. I think it's pretty clear as day what I picked. It's fucking Zero.
Well, it's only clear to people that know you.
Yeah, that's fair, but he's the edgy one, so I've already been, like, well established as an edgy bastard.
That is true. We can't deny that.
I mean, I would give it a shot just to, try it.
Yeah, I just don't know, like...
It's one of those games that I won't ever really say no to playing. It's just, I'm not going to be seeking it out by any means, really.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that.
I have nothing against it. I do enjoy the Borderlands series. What I would prefer more is them to do, like, a fucking re-release of 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even if you just give me a box set of all the ones, like, I'd be fine with that. I'd pay for it. I want to play through those again, but I don't necessarily have the stuff to do it right now.
So
give me that remake.
Yeah, and this is my crazy idea for it. I did like what they did with 3's engine, like the mantling, the gun, the just overall just better. Redo fucking 1 and 2 in that style, and I will be happy.
Yeah. 3's engine was great.
Oh yeah.
Sliding, the mantling, classic shit.
It was actually smooth.
Yeah, Chris. Oh yeah. Because I go back every once in a while and play 2, and you can feel the age in that movement system.
But yeah, that's everything for like the upcoming games that I had planned.
That's fair. Have you seen anything on first Berserker of Kazan?
Oh, the first Berserker Kazan. That's supposed to be your actual lore tie-in to fucking a dungeon fighter online.
Yeah, it just gives me like kind of like Dark Soulsy kind of vibes to it.
That's kind of what they're doing for it in terms of like gameplay.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Has like kind of a demonic feel to it. I've always been like dealing with demons, and that's why Doom synergizes with me internally.
Wait, what was that one game that they announced that was inspired by Arthurian legend?
Oh yes, I was going to go into that, Shadow.
Yeah.
But, that is Tides of Annihilation.
Tides of Annihilation. I looked. Yes. I seen the trailer for that thing, and like that was the first time of me even hearing about that IP, and like it looks great. It really looks great. Mm-hmm. The only thing, like, it has a lot of zoomed out third person stuff, which I am not the biggest fan of, but I would still like to give it a try.
So from what I understand, boss wise, it is a lot like Dark Souls in kind of design, but in combat, it's more like DMC.
Yeah.
So it's like air combos, juggling, shit like that.
Oh baby.
But
all those times labbing Nero's gonna pay off.
Based on like a couple of the cinematics, I don't know. It's given me also like a Final Fantasy 15 vibe with some of the powers that they do.
Yeah, but DMC's always been pretty flashy with its powers too, in some ways. Like Devil
fair
Triggers
enough.
And all that shit. That's definitely one that I am excited for. Is Tides of Annihilation. Already from the voice cast I've heard and what I've seen, it looks fucking incredible.
Yeah, really looking forward to that one. I just totally forgot about it totally skipped my mind there for a second. But yeah, I gotta try that one out whenever it releases.
I'm just looking to see when it's released.
One of those ones that's very easy to skip over if you didn't catch it initially.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, there's been, like, this hyped up ideas inside my mind for, like, what's soon to come, because, like, I've been trying to keep up with, like, the news as of late, and one of the ones that I'm, like, really trying to keep up with is when the fuck they're doing another damn, like, a fucking, direct for showing more shit that's going to be on the Switch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look... I'm already trying to hype myself up so fucking much for one IP, and that's fucking Fire Emblem. It's coming. I'm feeling it. But god damn it, don't let it be another Warrior spinoff, please.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Tsubaki, it could be worse. You could have your Metroid Prime 4 start looking like Silk Song every day it goes by.
Yeah.
That is how Prime 4 is feeling to me. It looks incredible from what the little bit we got, like a couple
That's like a teaser.
Yeah, it looks good. But every day that there's no... I'm in Silk Song hell again. Great.
Oh, believe me, we've yet to get like one in like that similar vein since I think it was since Engage came out for fucking Fire Emblem, and I'm just like, damn, they're really letting us off with a mild-ish, like, okay, story-wise, mildly disappointed for your 30th anniversary fucking title.
Yeah, that should be a banger.
It should have been like the actual collective banger. How the fuck does Fire Emblem Heroes do a better job at making a plot line centered around the history of your franchise than your anniversary title. How?
Poor planning.
A lot, apparently. Ugh.
It would have to be. That's the only way you get it like that.
Like, people praise the gameplay, and I'm just like, okay, I can see that. But do the characters and the story bang? Meh. Okay, now you've lost my interest. Like, for a series that is known for characters, how the fuck do you mess that up?
It's beyond me, man.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through the list here of like upcoming games, seeing if there's anything that pops up to me.
But yeah, how we feeling about the Nintendo Switch 2 anyways?
I mean, I don't mind it. You sure should needed it.
Like, yeah, it definitely needed a second version. I just don't know about getting rid of rails and just putting magnets on. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really skeptical about that one.
Yeah.
My only question is it doing anything new that the Switch needed that people actually asked for? Or is it just hey, we're releasing a new console to try and make console sales?
Well, the thing that I'm wondering is what's going to be the difference in processing power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo's has had that history of using older hardware to still make their new shit work. Mm-hmm. And while I appreciate the genuine idea of craftsmanship to be able to do such a feat, if you cannot get an hour's worth of battery because of one game being a whole lot on the console that it is on without it being docked, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've had to suffer through big fucking lag spikes while playing Xenoblade, both 1 and 3, purely just because there's so much shit in the world that it does not actually want to just go for it and ball. So sometimes it'll just be slow and like some frame dips because my camera looks one way and it's still trying to process hundreds of acres of land.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, if you really want the companies that want to make good stories for your console, because you technically have access to them as a a game studio, upgrade your shit. Even if it's like frequent bursts, bring in the new shit. Bring in like you can keep your old shit and make something new with it. Don't get me wrong, you can do that. But
you basically have to keep what's good and scrap what didn't work to bring in the new.
Keep what's already here and just upgrade the rest.
Yeah, but I think what happened to Nintendo is they did that with the Nintendo Wii U. Yeah. And they got burned for it, so they've not gone back to like upgrading frequently. Because they know releasing a slow burn at least works for them somewhat.
Yeah. The problem with the Wii U was Nintendo tried to copy what other big developers do, like Microsoft and Sony. And they can't play in the same field of consoles as they do.
Well, especially when the technology is so far behind. Like, think of the Wii U for a moment. Like, while the Xbox and the PlayStation were getting into the Xbox One territory and the PS4 territory, the fucking Wii U was barely scraping by with Xbox 360 type stuff.
Yeah.
And even then, it was struggling.
And no hate to Nintendo. I love what they do. They're the greatest innovators of console tech we have. But they're trying to play with Nintendo or with Sony and Microsoft instead of doing what they're good at. Creating that new aspect and then letting the people find enjoyment in that. And then innovate further.
They have never been able to figure out netcode.
I mean, like
their online...
Here's the thing.
Still sucks.
I get it. Like a lot of people want them to, keep innovating that like Wii U type of shit or the Wii type of shit, like the new innovation. in gaming, but at the same time, they're still really, really held back by the fact that they're using old equipment. They're using old.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and I'm not trying to say like, oh, they need to come out with a new thing all the time, but they could take some of their stuff, like the Wii. I grew up with the Wii. It was phenomenal. I loved the thing. Yeah. If they could take what they had there and bring it to the next stage, that would be fine. Because like that was motion controls. They had the best, and they could bring it to what the next level would be.
I don't really mean like control wise or gimmick wise. I meant more like processing power.
Oh yeah, they need to catch up with that to begin with.
Really have to.
But that's just a standard across the board. Everyone has to do that at a point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're like so far behind. It's not even fun.
They're starting.
Yeah, they haven't taken the time to properly catch up.
They're starting to get like left in the fucking dirt as far as the other developers are concerned. Like, look at Fortnite, like the type of game that Fortnite is, where you could run that fucking thing on your phone and still get a decent performance. Meanwhile, when I run that thing on my Switch, damn, does that thing bog.
Dude, you could probably run that on a fucking IG... What's the fucking Samsung fridge? I bet you can run Fortnite on that shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, like...
still get a better frame rate.
That's what I mean, like... whenever there is a more recent game on the Switch... from like cross-platform, it is a heavily bogged down, like the graphics are absolutely horrible, the aspect ratio is fucking horrible, the gameplay is fucking horrible, and all it makes you ask in your head is why? Like, why did they bother? Not only that, but they charge the same price as the other consoles for the crappy version.
Yeah, they've always been bad with ports, though.
And even on top of that, like I know we went a little bit into that topic last time. That was just emulating.
Yeah.
And that's just like I swear to God, it bothers me that I've had to look into it so many times as like an actual topic, because I had to actually learn the real truth with it. That over 75% of the games between like the late 80s to the early 90s, they're fucking gone. There's nothing left of them. There's not a spare copy. There's not anything else, or there's there's nothing else that remains of those games at all, because they are either entirely gotten rid of, there's nothing left on the shelves, and there is not even a service that allows you to rent said game to experience the history of it. That was a program that was recommended, that was offered to the federal fucking government, and they shut that shit down. A whole program for like people that enjoy video games and history to actually come together and actually allow people to know the history of the medium that they enjoy, as collectors as well. To have like a little library dedicated for them to rent out games and rent out the hardware. That shit is money making right there, and they turned it down.
Also, and another thing me more is I'm gonna probably eat my fucking words on this one, but I don't even think the Switch can handle what everybody has been asking of it, GameCube emulation. I don't think it could even handle that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, yeah, I could run Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and some of those games, but like...
With Tears of the Kingdom, you can barely get past 30 frames.
Yeah. And, like, a lot of people want to see the Nintendo GameCube on, like, a Nintendo Switch Online emulator, right? I don't think it's capable of doing that. And certainly, like, that's also going to be bogging down your memory on the console, too.
Yeah.
That's a lot of games.
It's a lot of games. Like, even if they were to just start, like, with a couple, it's still going to be a bit of space, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, everybody wants it to... Everybody's been crying out for that, but, like, it won't... I have a feeling the reason they haven't done it is because they can't.
Yeah. I mean, like, hell, one of the biggest things that actually had to be announced through a Nintendo Direct was remasters for GameCube games, like Baten Kaitos. Those 2 games got remastered and then made as a port to the Switch.
Yeah.
Not as a emulated version of itself through like NSO. And like the same deal, like I mean, I'm playing through the Steam version of the port, and I'm fucking feeling just fine. I don't want to test it out on my Switch because I feel like I'm about to lose 150 HP every time I, worry about a singular frame for me to pick a defense card. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah. And like you say, they struggle with processing, and their online has been bad. I think at this point, Nintendo needs to take a step backwards from where they are right now and drop their online for a little bit and go for, like you say, improving their processing power and bringing it up to the new age to match. Because, like, if they just focus hardware, don't do an online thing. Okay, here's all your stuff. Maybe, it can go online so you can run Netflix or YouTube or whatever. Yeah. But no, like, online servers for the stuff. I know that would piss a lot of people off, but at the same point, it would give them the chance to worry about hardware problems before the software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty well-established thing. Everyone hates the fucking netcode with PlayStation.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, not PlayStation, with,
just
with
anything
Nintendo.
To do with, yeah. But just
everyone knew what I know.
General,
PlayStation's netcode is fine.
Yeah. Like, in general, I really want Nintendo to really understand that while we appreciate your efforts to be at least mildly, understandably controlling with your IPs, what we don't appreciate out of that habit is you more or less deleting your history.
Yeah.
By the sake of it just being like
IPs existed.
Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sakes, like it just feels like that one fucking time around when there's not much you can really like. The reason why, like, even like the actual reason why they stopped making like F-Zero games is just like how many times can we do this without spicing things up? Bitch, I want you to look at me in the goddamn eyes, and then look at Mario Kart.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
You got 9 of them bitches. And a few spin-off titles. Don't get me wrong. Double Dash is kind of nice. But
yeah, Double Dash is phenomenal at the time.
Also, so the Switch 2 is technically a new console, correct?
I mean, yeah, technically. I would say it is.
Does that mean we're getting another Smash?
We're
probably
hoping.
They're doing Mario Kart 9, and it's basically just 8 with more.
Yeah, it's just improved 8 graphics and new. Well, I mean, they're going for a new aesthetic as far as I've been able to like look at it, like in terms of frame by frame. But in general, I am actually kind of praying that we get a new Smash Bros. With all the DLC from this one as base roster. And please, for the love of God, give us more characters that were assist trophies. Make them playable. I'd actually kind of kill for more Castlevania reps.
Where's my Zero?
Where is Zero? Yeah. Probably the same for Isaac. Give me Golden Sun.
Another thing, too, is like, I remember the absolute fucking hype of like every single time when they would have a Nintendo Direct after the Smash to see who's the next DLC characters.
Yeah.
Even people that I wasn't even like big into Smash because I didn't have a Switch at the time, but I even gave a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like Smash is the gaming icon fighter of the insert console generation.
You could never pitch like that. You would pitch that to anyone else like before Smash even became a thing. That's a pipe dream game off the roster it has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Smash 64. You had fucking Captain Falcon beating Kirby's ass.
And like later when he got to like
fucking Steve from Minecraft, everybody.
It fucking exactly. In what world did you think Steve from Minecraft was going to be able to fight Kazuya from fucking Tekken?
I mean, hell, I will say I had like a top 3 for like the DLC trailers that actually got my ass hyped as shit, and number 1 was the fucking hero from Dragon Quest because of my fucking JRPG loving ass and growing up with Dragon Quest. I got hyped as fuck at that. But then number 2 was Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Look, it took the first fucking note, and I knew exactly who the fuck they added.
Oh no! And then there was sympathy for everything I had to go through fighting that that spherical piece of shit.
Wait, sure.
And all those master hands.
Oh yeah.
What was the first one?
God, I think the number 3 one gave way to I think it was Terry Bogard.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Like,
I'm not sure if the mic or like if the thing is picking this up. Which one of y'all guys are getting like 1 million Discord notifications?
I'm not.
Oh, me.
No.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll hear "Badoom." I'm like, God damn, who is that? I know it's not me.
It's not me.
It ain't me.
Damn, Tsubaki. You gotta mute some of them channels, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, I leave my phone on mute. That's why that's why Boom has to directly message me in Discord. Check Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm one of those people that like when I hear a bunch of Discord notifications, it would drive me up the wall.
Yeah.
Dude, that's my Instagram. Like every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I have to mute it. Like at this point.
The worst part is like when you go on your phone, you have like notifications, you clear the notifications, and then like new notifications from the same place is like, oh, you cleared that one? So do you want to read about this one? It's like, no.
Yeah, here's 12 more for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
God. But yeah, just in general, if they do a new Smash Brothers, I have like this weird pipeline of a daydream and a half for roster characters.
hey, dude. With this series, nothing is a pipe dream. Did you think that fucking? Let's think of another. Did you think Solid Snake could fight Pac-Man?
Like, actually?
Yeah, no. Do you think that was ever going to happen in a fighting game? Probably not. Before Smash.
Yeah. Most likely not.
Yeah.
So nothing is a pipe dream in consideration for Smash.
I mean, hell, I know there's like a few fighters I'd really wish that they could add, just for the sake of not just music, but also for the sake of maybe like adding characters for the sake of if the game that they represent already have music in the game, there would actually be an opportunity for the fighter to be more prevalent.
Yeah.
As their appearance. Like, okay, who here knows about a track known as the Valedictory Elegy?
Dog, you sent me that one.
Yes.
I vaguely recognize the name.
I have it on my Spotify because of you.
That one being
be
in
what?
Smash Bros. Is because of it being from Baten Kaitos.
Yeah.
And they had Motoi Sakuraba recompose it to then make it like a track for Smash Brothers. So I'm just like, if they actually did get like one, like the pro tag from either 1 or 2 to actually come in as a rep in order for that track to make fucking sense for being there, I could maybe have an idea to be just like, okay, I can see some others getting in there. Like, oh, I don't know, if you really wanted to at some random point in time. Hell, I sure as shit would love Guilty Gear to get a rep in there.
Yeah. Just for the fucking meme, I would love Dante.
Yes.
Just for the meme. Dante from the Devil May Cry
right
series.
Yeah, I think Dante and Virgil both deserve a slot. Bayonetta's there. They're in the same fucking universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know one of my other ones was like, as of recent, it was fucking Star Ocean. Specifically the second story. Because that battle theme also goes hard.
I want Okami.
Yes. Give us some
That would be good, yeah, definitely.
Also, I still gotta mention, like, during the Game Awards, I know this is a little bit dated. When Okami got hyped, everyone's like, "This kind of looks like Okami." Oh my god, it's Okami! Just the absolute shit fest that started. Like, there's no way this is what that is. Holy shit, this is what that is.
I see the one fucking trail of ink as Amaterasu is like running in the field, and my brain cuts to this damn Marvel vs. Capcom 3 meme of just like, her name is Okami.
That is a meme I have not heard in a long time.
Chuck Norris kick.
Also, you know the amount of people that lost their shit at the Game Awards during the reveal of Night Rain? Because, like,
huge.
They said, like, they weren't going to be doing another Elden Ring, and then immediately it's like, by the way, Elden Ring Night Rain.
We lied.
Yeah, like, everybody watched that scene of, like, one of the characters running across the screen. It's like, oh, that kind of looks like a FromSoft thing. It couldn't be Elden Ring, though. And then it's like, from Bandai Namco. Everybody's like, wow! And then it's like, from FromSoft. And it's like, oh my god, this is happening.
Yeah.
And then everybody collectively lost their shit at the Nameless King reveal.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna toss in a rather interesting one. If I had to add like one Dream Fighter though to Smash, give us another Final Fantasy rep, and I don't want more Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah,
give us 8. I want Squall.
Yeah, give us Squall or
no.
Well, actually, maybe not.
Personally, if they were to pick anybody, I feel like they would go with the what's his name, the latest protagonist,
Clive.
Oh,
Clive.
Fucking, yeah. I could see Clive.
I could vibe with Clive.
I want his Ultimate Smash to have fucking Sid smoking a cigarette for like 40 minutes, saying some shit. It'd kill you, but it'd be cool to listen to.
You know, his ultimate would be the Ifrit, right?
Oh, yeah. it would be. I just want Sid to say, right, buggered you there, or some shit like that while smoking a cigarette. I just need that man mentioned in some form.
I mean, like, I if I had to like really say any one character in specific, like, I would not mind if they went for like some of the more like classic ones, because honestly, honest to fucking god,
give me Seth
Final Fantasy IV would be a good one to pick.
Yeah, give me Seth.
Because I mean, yeah, fucking Cecil or Kane, either or. Those are fucking badass characters. In fact, Kane is the reason why I even play Dragoon in Final Fantasy XIV, when I even have the money to play that.
Definitely
Fair enough.
I do not need to hear as a taunt. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, you fucking teed.
I swear to God, the Final Fantasy magic thing. I'm gonna like auto kill any Tidus that ever drops on the field.
You're gonna fucking
also, Shadow, are you ready for your wall to disappear when that releases?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Like mine's already gone, but you know.
what wallet? No.
Oh, wallet. I heard wall.
Yeah, your wall.
I don't have much wall to begin with.
No,
Yeah,
what would
'cause I'm
really
gonna
break my
replace-
fucking wallet is if MiHoYo released yet another fucking game.
Yeah.
Then my wallet would just atomize. Like, here's the thing.
That moment we get a
even-
message. How do you get a loan?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, MiHoYo is about to have like fucking loan services like Affirm in their games. Like Christ.
Though to be fair, I'm super excited for specifically Trigger next update. I've been curious about Trigger for the longest time.
It seems like a lot of the fans of our channel do like MiHoYo stuff.
Dude, it's super popular.
It is super popular, especially Genshin. Genshin's like the one, you know what I mean?
But I think the new kid on the block, Zenless, has been getting its fucking name
Yeah.
rightful. Weirdly enough, then Genshin is kind of in some hot water after the whole loot box thing.
I think
They
it's also
got-
in hot water. Like, a lot of them have been in hot water because of the voice actor strike. and their
Yes.
stance during the voice actor strike?
Specifically, the ZZZ ones weren't connected to it because they already had like contracts that was outside of the strike.
Yeah,
like they weren't involved in that scandal at all.
Yep. Here's the thing. I am not an industry voice actor. I'm only I'm a non-union voice actor, so I can't.
You're freelance.
I can't relate to the voice actor strike. I really can't. I understand what they're fighting for, like trying to not get replaced by AI versions of their voice, and that's valid. But yeah. Most of the stuff I've been voice acting for in like the last recent while has mostly just been the channel stuff. Other than that, I've done a couple of stuff here or there. But yeah. But I mean, hey, MiHoYo, my DMs are always still open.
Please.
We're good with voicing NPCs. No, I'm just kidding. Let's have like a counter in the corner for every single time Tsubaki and Shadow try and get voice acting gigs through the podcast.
Hey man.
Oh god, we'll break the counter in a week.
Yeah.
Dude, this is you guys selling yourselves. It's self-promoting this entire podcast
Anyways, yeah.
Just selling your soul, it's fine.
Going around the corner, around the circle here. We will go from me to Tsubaki to Boom to Rage. What game are you playing recently, and like, how you feel about it? So, starting with me, I've been playing a absolute fuck ton of Fortnite. I like the last season they did, and I like the current season. They just had the My Hero Academia characters in the shop. Totally bought that bundle.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I kind of like, here's the thing. It's like little childish, but I fucking love it. Especially like no builds. I hate like playing normal like building Fortnite. I don't like it. I can't build a fucking tower to save my life. But I like no builds. It's like classic battle royale feeling, especially like when like there's a lot of like familiar characters. You know what I mean? Prior to getting the My Hero Academia characters, I used to just rock Korra from Legend of Korra. But yeah, it's the only game where Pickle Rick can absolutely clock Korra. Meanwhile, Naruto is like cranking 90s in the background. Ladies and gentlemen,
what a description!
Fortnite.
Yeah, pipe dream game.
It's the also same game where you could get Godzilla doing the Miku Miku Mi laser thing.
Yes, I've unfortunately seen it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I've been playing lately. And I've been playing way too much of it. Tsubaki, how about you? What have you been playing?
I have been using my capture card for very good reasons. I've been playing a lot of Xenoblade, both 1 and 3. Primarily out of the sake of it just being, I just want to hear a lot of English accents. I want to hear all of it. I want to hear the English, the Scottish, the Irish, the fucking Welsh. I want to hear all of it. And I love it all the time. And here I am, slowly but surely slipping into it as I continue to talk about it. But yeah, it's just that fun game that I actually enjoy because it's real-time MMO combat, just without worrying about the other players and in-game harassment through text. But in general, I actually do love both of those games a lot. Primarily out of the sake of it just being that they're just really good for the stories that they make that go down such really deep-rooted like conversation topics. Because I mean, you go straight down into the rabbit holes of like psychoanalysis, religion, in general ideas of philosophy and in just a lot of fucking good topics to like really dive deep into, and even character studies for the other Xeno games like Xenogears and Xenosaga really do show the ideas and influences that make up every single game to really be more deep and gritty and yet also very harmonious in telling a really good epic tale. But yeah, that's been my enjoyment game for the past few weeks.
Hell yeah. All right.
Fun.
Moving along to Boom. What about you? What have you been playing?
Most recently, I played Uncharted 3 and beat it. Because I had never been through the series before, so I had bought the Nathan Drake collection quite a few years ago. I just never actually got around to doing it. But I worked my way through the first game and the second, and then just recently I finally finished the third game. So, debating whether to start game 4 or not. But other than that, I don't have anything that's really taken up most of my time. Other than playing like Isaac or Minecraft just to fill in the gaps every once in a while.
Talk to me when you've hit 2,000 plus hours in Isaac, then we can talk.
Like I said, filling in the gaps.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, so that's all I've been doing.
What about you, Rage?
Well, because I play a lot of PlayStation, the Game Pass for us just released SD Gundam Battle Alliance. I put 42 hours in this fucking game already. This thing's fucking incredible. It's basically if you took what Gundam, most Gundam games, but you just shrank it down to the little SD scale and just put in like pivotal story moments throughout all the shows, and you get to play it as like different suits and shit. And unlock them. It's sick.
But yeah, there's been this episode where we talk about VIDYA GAMS. I've been your usual host, TwitchShadowVO, joined with Subaki VA. IBigBoom.
Sup.
Ragerea.
I'm gonna go sleep in my ditch now. Bum's leaving.
But yeah, please make sure you like and subscribe. Let us know what game you've been playing recently. And also let us know if you'd like to see something played on Dicebags Gaming, and maybe we'll get around to it. Anyways, thank you for joining this week's episode of the Dicebags Entertainment Podcast, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.